Another week brings a range of add-ons. What's new in the world of flight simming? Plenty this week from studios of Asobo, third-party teams from Just Flight, Aerosoft, Coronado and more. Let's find out, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, change is always a good thing, and another week brings more and more to the sim. If this is your first visit, we cover the latest on what's hot, bringing you the pulse of the sim. So hit that subscribe button for future releases. From the marketplace that brings you add-ons to the studios of Asobo on their development plans, the events section with a fun VFR flight, plus an interesting freeware that ups your game. Let's cover them all. While modern aviation has been the most at the sim, the team of Coronado prefer to still stick with the classic beauties. The local legend series followed by the famous flyers have been a good start. A new program that runs parallel along with world and sim updates. With the recent Beechcraft that came across with a great reception, the next in plans would be another classic, the GBR2. Usually the norm is to bring in a single model on every one of these updates. The team upped the notch a bit this time and plan to bring in two of them, which includes the GBR2 along with Model Z. The first of the super sporters that was developed by the Granville brothers, the successor came in with the Model R. The unique chubby engine has a purpose here, giving the opportunity to do some impressive stunts being an aerobatic classic. The planned release date is this month on the 26th of April along with the release of Sim Update 9. Here's another interesting part from Carenado. With the local legend series planned, there are other models on the waiting list. Right now in development would be the Pilatus PC-12. With the recent announcement made by the team, the external shots look quite impressive, giving a photorealistic feel to it. Now Coronado is almost there in terms of how realistic their projects are, and with the recreation of a popular single-engine turboprop, one of the things to notice at Coronado would be on how well they've improved in terms of development. The norm was usually on eye candy material instead of systems, flight behavior and more. It appears that as days go by, with more and more projects, the focus has changed towards the overall aspects of the model, giving a rather realistic feel of an aircraft. Now there's no release date confirmed yet, and hopefully we find another excuse for some great adventures when this model is finally out. With the release of Boeing 247D, this has raised quite some eyebrows with the level of immersion here from the team of Wing 42. Being one of the earliest airliners, it's been a year and a half in development, quite some time. Now this model certainly pioneered some modern day airline features. It appears that the current release has been a good success, giving more than what we can hope for. And what can we really expect going forward? An authentic experience with a highly detailed version of the aircraft. We plan to review this soon. Stay tuned by subscribing. With Just Flight plans on an April release, the 146 Professional appears to be coming along quite nicely. The team have been quite vocal and transparent on how more they can guide us to experience this model even more. From tutorials, videos to a 150-page manual certainly helps us to get more accustomed on how all the features of the aircraft can work. It's quite remarkable to see the level of detail here. And thankfully, with no marketing hype across the board on this one, with a 150-page document covering the entire aspect of the aircraft and systems and operations and more, this can hopefully give us an immersive experience. Now with a heavy price tag, would this be a justifiable one? For one thing, Just Flight has been well known to make premium products. Be it the Hawk T1, no doubt was a great addition, as well as the Aero family. With a planned price tag of $80, this will be something worth looking into, and what can they really offer? Now ground level speaking, an idea that's rather different, more towards the waterfront of the sim. The North Sea would be the right location for plenty of natural resources, and from the team of Aerosoft has its eyes to open an interesting add-on here. Vast amount of ships, wind turbines, substations, oil rigs and more are to be part of this add-on, which has the inclusion of small vessels particularly chosen for fishing industry. Now there are different types of vessels in this area. A heli or a GA aircraft would be the right one to experience something like this on a VFR flight. Now for the Xbox users, this is planned to be on Xbox as well and a PC version, and aimed to be between 10 to 15 euros, hoping to release this summer. What airport are we looking at today? The Pacific Southwest has its gems, a vast storage facility for aircraft and hundreds of stored relics. This has played quite a role over recent years, especially during the pandemic. The team of Xometry have produced this, the Victorville Airport, KVCV in short. A rather large area covering 2,300 acres that's filled completely with aircraft in different states. Now there isn't any movement of aircraft possible here, but it's worth taking a look. Plus this comes with the longest runway measuring almost 15,000 feet. It appears that as days go by, the level of creativity has been limitless. Towards the studios of Asobo, what's new at development? We spoke about the World Update 9 the last time. What else is new? The upcoming Sim Update 9. Now beta has been out, giving some of the folks a chance to really try the patch and see for themselves on a performance upgrade and what exactly has changed. There are plenty of things going in this update, covering areas that matter. Now the areas of aircraft are to expect quite a change in propeller systems and several other areas. This includes the new CFD simulations going into many models, including the Cessna 172 and other default aircraft. Along with it comes propeller stimulation, which has been another fix to be addressed, plus aircraft stall behaviors and many more. We should also experience the FA-18 to see some major improvements. Now not just aircraft, there have been instances where crash-to-desktop issues have been experienced in the lines of stability. Navigation and traffic would be another area that would be addressed, especially under AI aircraft, plus ILS and the manner ILS are managed on the same frequencies. The planned release date is on the 26th of April for Sim Update 9. More to follow on this one, so stay tuned for this. Before we move to the community events, freewares and shoutouts, let's talk numbers here. It's been quite some time. 1,404 airports, 346 aircraft, 656 sceneries and 80 mission packs. Pretty much spread across different marketplaces including the Sims, Sim Market plus developer studios. In total, we have 1,990 products at the Sim, almost 2,000. The question is, do we really have space to accommodate all of them? I'll leave that to you, Let's do a shout out to a few hotshots here. Tyler Johnson, Carlos Posey, Jerome, Hoogiebert, Shady and Art G. What a wonderful set of community we have, and thank you for your support, guys. The event section here. It's time for a VFR event this time. A nav exercise helping us get well prepped on how a real flight can be. Now the suggested items can really matter. Real weather, a stopwatch, plus real charts, making sure the experience is more authentic. The Cessna C-152 is the chosen aircraft, flying from Avalon Airport in search of the 12 apostles. So big thanks to the team of Aussie Group Flights team, and join our Discord server for some more fun events. The flight plan, more details can be found right here in the description below. Or join our Discord server for timely updates, cool events, next level news and more. Towards the line of freeware, let's go to Spain this week. The Alicante Airport, LEAL in short. Now this is a popular tourist destination and being Spain's 5th busiest airport, plenty of activity goes on here from numerous airliners. The most recent update to this airport was done just last week with plenty to uncover. From custom models of the new main terminal, all terminals have been revamped, plus the ATC tower as well. Extensive ground markings around aprons, parking gates that have been revised with accurate location and numbers, taxiway signs and markings all the way to runway markings. The dev has done a great job. This includes custom working jetways, night lighting, scenery objects and more, which have been a good part of the airport. So big thanks to the team of Hergy1234 for this beautiful airport. The link for this freeware and the community events can be found right here in the description below. Hope you like this video, there's so much more coming. Do join our Discord and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, do take care and happy flying, folks.